waking up at 5:30 every day, and actually today I woke up at 4:30 a.m. So yeah, I've been working and exercising every single day, even in the weekends. No video games, no Netflix, the whole fucking time. And I'm just 16, by the way. So you want to work the hardest you've ever worked. If that's what you want, or if that's what you think you want, then this video is for you. And I promise if you follow these 2 steps, you'll be working the hardest you've ever worked. And 2 years ago, before I learned how to be productive, how to be disciplined, and how to work hard, like I always wanted to be a YouTuber, like since I was like 9 years old, but I just didn't have the capacity to do that. And you can argue that maybe the reason was just because I was very young, which I think it was probably one of the reasons, but the truth is, if I hadn't learned what I learned, for sure, with the age I am now, I'd be lazy anyway. So yeah, before we start, don't forget to subscribe, and let's start the first step, okay? So the first step for you to work harder is to understand, okay, why do I want to work hard? And you probably already kind of have something in mind, but I just want to make it more clear here, okay? And the thing is, like, I remember like when the first time that I started to really work hard, and I was not doing YouTube actually, I was like 2 years ago. I was doing music. What I mean with this is basically I was making beats, which is basically the songs that you hear on Spotify, but without the lyrics. Okay, so I was making that on an app called not an app, like, yeah, it's probably an app the way you call it, but called FL Studio. So I was making beats right there. And yeah, I knew that with that I could like sell beats like in a website. I think it was like BeatStar, something like that. And if you made some good beats, you put the beats there, and then some people are going to buy it, you get what I mean? Because they want to make a song, but they don't have a good beat, or they don't know how to make a good beat, so they buy some beats on that website, okay? And I remember that I already had learned about, like, yeah, become disciplined, productive, and you have to work hard to achieve success. And I really wanted to achieve success, to make money, and I was doing music because I really liked it, you get what I mean? So I did that, and then I started to like wake up early, like instead of just, I had, for example, to go to school, I just had like to wake up at 7 a.m., but I was waking up at 6 a.m. just to work for an extra hour, you get what I mean? And then I was even like learning English as well, which was something important. And yeah, I was spending a lot of, like, this was especially like in the weekends, I remember like a couple of weekends that I spent like the whole weekend just to try to make a song, like for the image of the song, to make all the song, the beat, the lyrics of the song, you know what I mean? I remember to do that, you know what I mean? And that's basically the first time that I actually like worked hard to achieve something, you know what I mean? And basically the thing is, the reason why I did that, it was because I had a clear thing to do, basically my goal was to make money. I was doing something that I liked, and I had a clear way, I knew a clear way to make that money, at least the first amount of money, which was selling beats. And I really want to make money, you get what I mean? So it was very clear, you get what I mean? So I want you to know, okay, what exactly do I want? Do I really want this? And what exactly do I have to do? Not like what I want to do, like I want to make money. It's good that you know, like, how am I going to make money? How will you make that money, if that's what you want, okay? So, okay, think about, what do I want? Think about that. Okay, I know what I want. Do I know how to achieve the thing that I want? If you know that, that's basically what you gotta do, okay? So just to find that thing, I mean, maybe you already have that thing, maybe you're not, maybe you don't know exactly. For you to find that thing, you just have to think about, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Imagine you want to make money, but you don't want to make money in the normal way, like in school, like with the normal jobs, which a lot of people don't like, and you have to be honest. And maybe you don't as well. It's like, maybe like to find a business, for example, or you want to be an artist, an entrepreneur, or entrepreneur is basically doing something online, a business basically, or an athlete. But imagine you want to be an entrepreneur, for example, to find a business, you get what I mean? Basically, the way you do that is that you try a lot of businesses. Let me try this business. Let me try this another business. And you find a thing. So if you know, okay, my goal is to make money, and you don't know the way you are going to make money, try a lot of things. Maybe you want to be an athlete. Maybe you just want to make a business. So try a lot of businesses, and then you'll find out, like, okay, this is the business that I like, and I can make a lot of money with that, which 99% of the businesses you can make endless money. So you try, and then you find the thing that you want to do, and now you have the goal, which is you want to make money, and you are doing something that you like, and you have like a specific task to achieve that thing. You get what I mean? Because like I want to work hard with you to get money. You get what I mean? But you don't know exactly what to do. You get what I mean? So yeah, just figure that out. Just basically try a couple things. You get what I mean? And then you're going to find out the thing that you want to do. You get what I mean? And always do something that you like. You get what I mean? Because if you want to work hard on something that you don't like, that's basically the way you're going to burn out. You get what I mean? And it's just not what you want to do. I promise. So yeah. If you have the clear goal, clear task to achieve that goal, that's it. Okay. So yeah, let's go to the second step. Okay. The second step is like basically how to work harder. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do to work harder is to wake up earlier. I remember that I started to do that basically 2 years ago, as I already mentioned to you, is that I was waking up instead of 7 a.m. to go to school, just wake up at 7 a.m., eat the breakfast, prepare and go to school. I was waking up at 6 a.m. to work on an extra hour on making beats. But I was basically like making a beat every day, like in that period of 1 hour in the morning. So that's what I recommend to you. If you want to work the hardest, you have to start waking up early. And the reason why, it's because in that period of time, the early period of time is the time that you have like less distractions and all of that. And because imagine like you want to work hard at afternoon. For sure, there are going to be times that at afternoon there's something there, like an appointment, dentist appointment or something like that, that enables you to do that. But when you do that early morning, it's very rare that you have something there. So it's way more easy for you to be consistent. If it's very early, there's more silence, not people distracting you. Your brain works better because it's not that 4 p.m. that you're already kind of tired. It's early morning, so it's like the first thing that you're doing. So you're using you basically have like 100% of your, basically at 4 p.m. you probably already have just like 43 of energy. When you wake up, we have 100% of that energy. So you use all of that energy to do the hard work. Okay, so that's why I recommend to wake up early, and that's what I started doing. You know what I mean? So what time will you wake up early? This is going to depend a lot. But basically, if you wake, basically, the earlier you wake up, the better. Okay, it's not exactly the earlier you wake up. It's basically if you have more time to do the hard work, it's better. But usually for you to do that, you have to wake up earlier. Okay, but it's good that you have like at least 2 hours. It could be even an hour, but 2 hours, it's like the best. Okay, it's one of the best is actually like 3-4 hours. Okay, but if you have already 2 hours, it's already very good. Okay, so for you to be able to wake up early, first you have to think about your bedtime, because probably you go to sleep kind of late. Be honest, it's like probably 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m. or midnight. Maybe you wake up. Most people probably wake up at about, I think, 6:30 to 7 a.m. and 7:30. I think that's on average. That's what the time that you wake up, and that's just because they have to do something. You get like school, work. Because if in the weekend, it's like more like at 10 p.m. You get what I mean? But okay, now you have to be disciplined and be like, okay, yeah, I can't, whatever, just be awake until like 11 p.m. No, I have to go to sleep at 10 p.m. Okay, so do that. Okay, set a bedtime for you and try to go to sleep on that time that you committed yourself to go to sleep on that time, and try to do that very disciplined, in a disciplined way, which is basically you always 99% of the times, 0.9999, you are in bed at 10 p.m. Okay, the 10 p.m. is just like an example. It could be earlier, it could be later, but it could work later if you sleep less, if you have to sleep less. But if you have to sleep like 7 hours, but it's just going to just depend, okay, what time do you have? Okay, for most people, from like always like, it's going to depend, you get what I mean? Because there's some people that like at 6 p.m. they already have to prepare themselves. There's some people just at like 7 that they have to start preparing themselves. So just best, like for most people that if they already have another thing, but you have to be waking up like about 4 to 5 a.m. to do this, or even earlier, but you're probably not gonna do that, you get what I mean? But okay, to wake up at 4. If you have to sleep 8 hours, you have to go to sleep at 8 a.m., which is probably 8 p.m., which is probably not gonna do that. 9 p.m., more reasonable, but maybe you just have to sleep 7 hours, so maybe you just go like 10 p.m. to wake up at 5 a.m. 7 hours, maybe you can do that, okay? So maybe you just can't work for 2 hours, which is probably what the amount of hours you can work. So yeah, that's it, you get what I mean? So figure that out, you get what I mean? Figure out your bedtime, figure out like when will you wake up, and then yeah, you're probably gonna have like 2 hours, okay? So let me just like give you like some help if you struggle to wake up early, okay? So help I can give you is basically to change a little bit our mindset. Not our mindset, this is just a technique. Basically, when you wake up, go straight away to the bathroom. Just do this. Go straight away to the bathroom. And if you don't feel like going straight away to the bathroom because you just want to keep sleeping, say to yourself, I don't have to do all that work, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and then go back to sleep. Basically lie to yourself. And then take like a hot shower. A cold shower would be better, but you're probably not gonna do that, so don't even try if you struggle to wake up early. Just go there. I used to struggle to wake up early as well, but yeah. Just go to go to the bathroom, take a shower, do the thing that you do, and then you're probably going to feel like a little bit more awake. Because you know when you take a hot shower, you just pass one into your body, it's going to be more easy to not go to sleep again. So that's what I recommend, okay? Just go to the bathroom. If you don't feel like going to the bathroom, just say to yourself, I don't have to do all that. I'm just going to take a shower here, no, and that's it. Just do that, okay? And yeah, and the thing is, it's not even beneficial to just like, I'm not going to do today. Because like, yeah, I don't want to do that, then you gotta mean, let me just don't do this and just sleep for 2 hours, which is, you're basically going to be able to work for 2 hours. If you end up sleeping, you're going to end up like probably sleeping 9 to 10 hours. And the thing is, those 2 hours are not going to be like 2 hours of you relaxing, going to be like 5 minutes of you falling asleep, and basically in 5 minutes, it's time to wake up, and you wake up at 7 a.m. maybe to go to school, whatever, or work, and then you're like feeling like shit because you didn't work on the things that you wanted to work. You get me? So yeah, just have the mindset and do the technique that I just recommended to you. I just told you. The second thing is like you have to understand basically the type of task that you have to do. The most important task that you have to do to accomplish that thing, okay? I'm just gonna give you some simple examples, okay? But for example, for me as a YouTuber, the most important task is to record a video. And if it's the most important task, that's the first thing you should be doing. I personally can't, because I already tried to to record a video first in the morning, like when it's basically dark, when like the first hours that I am awake, but like it's just terrible, because like it's still dark outside and you can look in my eyes like I'm kind of sleepy. It looks like shit, so I just can't personally on the specific business that I am doing, which is basically YouTube. It just doesn't work, okay? But if it's not something like you have to record a video, basically it works. So, okay, find the most important tasks but it's good that you find the most important task, okay? So how do you do this? I don't know like the thing that you're doing. I just don't know. Okay, just gonna give an example of what could be shallow work, which is non-important tasks that are more easy, and then I'm gonna give it a way that you can, a technique for you to be able to find the important things easier. But okay, some non-important and easy task is like for YouTuber, like replying to comments, making the logo, making the simple thumbnail, spending hours trying to improve the thumbnail, on basically watching YouTube, which is not bad, but it's not the priority, not the thing that you should do first. Like try to improve your editing, even editing, doing the editing as the first thing is not even the biggest priority. But okay, this is just an examples of types of shallow work or of non-important and kind of easy tasks that you should not prioritize. You should just do that when you have like the most important things done. Okay, so just give that example so that you maybe can like start to realize, okay, oh, maybe for the thing that I'm doing, these types of tasks could be like the shallow work for that the type of thing that you're doing. Okay, how do you find the most important things? Okay, I heard that basically you should think about, okay, if I had just, I think it was like, yeah, it was like, if you just had 2 hours a week, I think 2 hours a day, or I think it was 2 hours a week. If you had just 2 hours a week, what task would you do it? What would you work on? Personally, if I just had 2 hours, bro, this would be what I would, it would be what I would do. This is what I would do, basically. So I would, let me think, okay, I have 2 hours. Yeah, this is what I'd do. I'll spend like 10 to 20 minutes thinking about like ideas to record videos. And then I had like 3 ideas. And then basically I would spend like the rest of the hours, the rest of like the 1 hour and 40 minutes, just record the videos without even the script, just with the idea. And I would just like try to record like at least like 3 videos. And that's what I do. So basically we can understand, okay, getting the idea for the video, and basically recording the video is the most important thing. I just have to get the idea. It's not even recording, making the script. It's just like get the idea, record the video. That's the most important thing. Because if I don't have videos, so how will I be successful on YouTube if I don't have fucking videos? For example, in the future, I'm going to like sell a product, which is basically a course on, I'm going to go deep on productivity. How will I promote that course if I don't have videos? You get what I mean? So I understand, okay, recording the video is the most important thing. So do that as well. Okay, think about, okay, this is what I'm going to do. If I just 2 hours a week, what things would I work on? And I'm for sure you're going to find out, okay, yeah, this is the most important thing. So try to do that as the first thing, like the first thing that you do. It should be the most important. For me, you know, like I already explained to you why I can't do that as the first thing. So I do like the script, which is the second most important thing, and then I do the editing, which is third most important thing. And when it's like more, it's not dark here, I can record a video. You get what I mean? But yeah, and even start with the second most important instead of the third most important, which is editing the video, and it's more easy. I don't know if I can say that's like the most easier task to edit, but I think it's just more fun. But yeah. So yeah, this is the second thing. Just like figure out, okay, what's the most important things, and once you do that, then you're going to like, it's going to be hard. That's the thing, but that's the way you do that. Okay, the third thing that you have to do is to basically create a schedule for exactly the times that you're going to do those specific tasks. David Goggins once said, when you don't have like an organized mind, basically you're not organized, discipline doesn't fit in, you get what I mean? So it's got to be organized, you get what I mean? So it's already a little bit more organized because you already know the time that you're going to wake up and you know the tasks that you're going to do. But now I just want to do, this is so easy to understand, but like just say to yourself, okay, I'm going to wake up at this time, and after I take that shower, which is going to be probably, imagine like you wake up at 5:30 or 5. After taking that shower, it's 5:15. So basically you're going to say to yourself, from 5:15 to 6, I'm going to work on this task. And then maybe I have a break, or maybe not, because it's not that much hours. And then from 5, no, from 6 a.m. to 7, I do this specific task. Do that way. It's so simple. Just think about, okay, this is the task that I have to do. Go on Google Calendar or whatever, and just do that. Okay, pretty simple. I don't have to tell you more this. You get me? Just go there. Just think about the task that you have to do, or at least like the first more important, the second most important. Just say, okay, from this time to this time, I'm going to do the task, and just repeat it again and again. And it's just going to become a habit, and it's just way better because now you know, okay, I'm going to work on this task for this period of time, so I have to finish this task in this period of time. So it's just way better. You get what I mean? Okay, so how do you focus when you're like doing the deep work, which is basically like, I have to make a video about deep work and shallow work more deeply. I have to go more deep into this, but basically, how do you focus on this? It's pretty simple. I'm going to explain to you here. Basically, you're going to start doing the work, and it's going to feel like kind of, you don't want to do, it's kind of difficult. But after like 2, 5, 10 minutes of really focus on the work, not looking like this to the wall just because you're bored, or fucking look at the screen while you're drinking the water. You're not like, look at the bottle, you're like, just like, you get what I mean? You're extremely focused. After you do that, you're going to get into a flow state, which is basically zero thoughts in your mind. You're very focused. The task is more easier. The task is more fun. It's like when you're playing. It's like when you're playing football. When you're playing football and you're winning that nice game that you're getting sweaty, you're very focused. You have no zero. You're not thinking about like the memory from high school, whatever the fuck. You're very focused. That is what it means to be into a flow state. And usually you can, if you just can get into a flow state for like 4 hours maximum for just one specific task. But if you're like doing 2 different tasks, so you can get into a flow state for like all of that hours. It's just like probably 2 hours. So just don't even have breaks. I kind of sometimes have breaks because I actually can, because I have more time. But if you don't have, just like for this 2 hours, like boom, just focus. No breaks, you don't need that shit. Just breaks could be like, I have to go to the bathroom to take a piss. Okay, no problem. But don't do more than that, okay? So, yeah, and you're going to notice when you're not in the full set anymore, it's when you're going to like get more distracted easily. You get like you're not with zero thoughts in your mind anymore, or like just thinking about some things, you get what I mean? So, yeah. Maybe not all the time you're going to get into full state, but if you try your best to be very focused, you're going to get into a full state most of the times, or probably all the times. Sometimes I notice that I'm not, but a lot of the times I feel that I am in a full state. I actually feel that when I'm writing, I feel that I'm in a full state. When I'm editing, I kind of don't feel that much in a full state sometimes, you get what I mean? But when I'm writing, 100% I'm in a full state, you get what I mean? Especially when I'm writing, it's good that I'm in a full state, you get what I mean? So another thing that I want to explain to you is to, I don't know if this is the 4th or 15th, whatever, but I recommend you to do, as you already understood this, but you probably didn't notice. Already, not that you understood, you've noticed that I already told you this, but you maybe didn't notice. Don't do as less things as you possibly can before you're going to do that work. So maximum, I'm extreme here, okay? If you want to like to be the most productive you've ever been and work the hardest you've ever been, what the fuck am I saying? If you want to work the hardest you've ever worked and to do the things that you want to do, you have to be extreme, okay? So what I recommend is just take a shower, quick shower. I'm talking about like 20 to 30 seconds. You take that shit, you didn't even fucking brush your teeth, maybe just you take a piss. If you have the need, no problem. But don't even brush your teeth, just go straight away to your room. It's probably in your room what you're going to do, I'm sure. Maybe it's not, maybe you have to go to a specific place, but it's good that it's in your room, which it probably is. So, you didn't even brush your teeth, nothing, you just do that. And it's good that you don't do anything else. And the reason why, it's because there's something called brain points. So basically, every decision you have to make, every task that you do, you lose brain points. And the hard tasks require a good amount of brain points. For example, 200. If I wake up with 300 and you spend like 5 brain points on these and then these, if you just spend a lot of time doing like eating something like that, then when you're going to do the work, it feels harder. You get what I mean? So do as less things as you possibly can before you're going to do the deep work for like 2 hours, and afterwards brush your teeth and all of that. You're probably doing that in your room. It's probably still dark if you're really waking up early, so nobody is going to notice that your mouth smells like shit. But yeah, I didn't even brush my teeth. You get what I mean? I'm just gonna do it afterwards. You get what I mean? Yeah, but I don't think my mouth smells like that. I don't think it smells like shit. You get what I mean? Because I drink water. You get what I mean? But I'm going to brush my teeth afterwards. I promise. Another thing that I recommend you to do is to prepare before you're going to do the work. So if you're going to drink water, prepare the bottle of water before you're going to do the work. Something that I do even more extreme, but you can do it as well, is that I prepare everything before I'm going to do the work. So I usually kind of almost spend like 30 minutes doing that, which is basically I prepare the files, I put all of them on my computer, and then I put them separate. Like I put like all the files to edit this video, all the files to edit another video. Then I open up the app that I used to write. Then I start putting the lo-fi. Then I put the like I basically set up in a way for the text that I'm going to do. And I even like prepare the camera here, prepare the lighting, so that when I'm going to write, it's basically everything prepared. I just have to write. When I'm going to edit, everything's prepared. I just have to edit. When I'm going to record, almost everything is prepared. I just have to record a video. You get what I mean? So you can do that as well. But especially when you're going to drink water, even if you're not going to do that this way, that's more extreme. At least prepare the bottle of water like the night before, or if you can't, or whatever reason you don't want to do that way, prepare just before you were going to do the work, like just pour water on your bottle, or maybe you're going to prepare like a coffee. Do that, you get what I mean? Prepare everything so that you don't have like I have to put water on my bottle, or I have to no, you get what I mean? Just prepare everything as much as you possibly can before you're going to the deep work, basically. Another thing that I recommend is don't eat on that period of time, and the reason why, it's because especially when you eat some carbs, like you're just more full. Your brain, you're probably gonna have more brain fog. The thing is, your brain is so much sharper when you do that work like hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and why would you wake up? In my opinion, that's kind of gay to wake up and just eat. Why? It's much better for you to like do the work and then eat. You're going to feel better. You're going to eat like we did the work. It's just way better. You know what I mean? And work hungry. You know what I mean? People in the past, especially like men, when they would hunt, they were hungry. It's not like it's not feeling, especially for a man. It's not like it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? And not even for women, but especially for a man, it's good that you have the capacity to stay hungry, to enjoy hunger, to enjoy feeling hungry. It's good that you're not like super weak, that you can't feel hungry. Okay, so just don't eat afterwards, and even it's going to be better. You know what I mean? Because it's like the food is the reward for the work that you've just done. So it's even better. You know what I mean? To eat afterwards, anyways. So. Yeah, because then you have to spend like some brain points, as I already told you, and you're like, do this. I remember in the morning one time I like rice. Don't ask me why I ate rice, but I ate rice. My brain was not working very well. It's like, why did I do this shit? The only thing that I do is like after doing the work, basically after recording this video, I just like make kind of a coffee, probably like with some milk or something like that, or something similar to that. You get what I mean? So just do that. Just really is better like for you, because you're going to feel happier because it's the reward, and then it's going to be better for your brain. Your brain works better. It's going to be more sharper to the work, and it's just better to work hungry. You just are more productive when you work hungry. I'm telling you, you're less productive if you work after lunch. Straight away after lunch, you're full, kind of tired. Doesn't fucking work. Okay. The other thing that I recommend to you is to not listen to music with lyrics. Okay. Especially to listen to music with lyrics is terrible. You probably maybe already experienced that, or not, I don't know. But when I'm writing something with music, with listening to songs with the lyrics, it's like it's kind of, you're writing, but you're listening to song with the lyrics. It's kind of like, it's so distracting. I don't know like how to explain this exactly, but you understand what I mean. But as well, music, you listen to music with lyrics while you're working is as well not good, because a lot of the times, if they have lyrics, the songs give you some desires because of the things that they said. Maybe it's like some things that it's like music these days talk about like or killing people or sex or drugs or buying a car or money. And then if you put that desire, you're going to distract yourself and it's going to be worse for you to get into a flow state. So just don't do that. You're gonna listen to afterwards. You know what I mean? For example, now I listen more to the better songs, not like the more normal the rappers. You know what I mean? Which I know like they're good. Yeah, but Travis Scott's good, but I just listen to songs that have like a better message in the lyrics. It's still rap, but it's a better message. But I've been noticed like, yeah, it's just better to listen afterwards. Not while I'm doing it, because it sometimes gives like some desires. Not even desires, it distracts me a little bit. Maybe I start thinking about something else, and that's not my goal. You kind of mean? So just make sure, okay, like, yeah, when I'm working, just let me make a playlist, lo-fi, for example. Just listen to that. If you're curious, what I've been listening like to, I think the last 2 now. I think from today, I was listening to lo-fi. Now I'm listening to, it's like the instrumentals of an anime called Attack on Titan. I think it's very good, the instrumentals. So I'm listening to that. And yes, I think very rarely there's some lyrics there, but it's like is in Japanese. So I don't understand shit. So for me, it's not, I don't get any desire from that, from the lyrics that I mean. I don't understand what the fuck they're saying, you know what I mean? Okay, the last thing is basically like, okay, I help you to, basically I told you the way you're going to work very hard. You know, to do this, what I'm telling you to do, it's pretty hard, you know what I mean? So maybe you're going to end up procrastinating a lot of times. Or the worst case scenario, you're going to end up quitting and saying, no, this is not for me. For the people that will try to do this and maybe they will quit and say, oh, this is too hard, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to be truly honest with you, this is how successful people operate. It's not that you have to wake up early, but probably in your situation you have to, because it helps. But for successful people, that's how they operate. They have to work freaking hard. They wake up to the hard things, you get what I mean? So if we want to be successful, I say like, achieve the things that you want, you get what I mean? And yeah, like successful, it doesn't mean like just be a millionaire. To be successful, it just depends on what do you think is to be successful. But I think being successful, the thing is like, I don't think you think that you're successful yet. You get what I mean? So you know that you have to work harder for that. You get what I mean? So yeah, self-successful people operate. You get what I mean? So quitting is kind of like just being kind of a weak as fuck. For the people that will procrastinate sometimes, you get what I mean, or quite a lot of times, which is what is probably gonna happen the most. I just want you to just think about it. Okay, like imagine you procrastinate, you end up sleeping for this 2 hours and just wake up at the time like 7 a.m. to do the things that you have to do. Will you actually feel happy? No. Will you be grateful when you're 60 years old that you procrastinated on this? No. What's the point? If your goal is to be happy, which is what you're probably always pursuing is happiness, which is not actually a problem. The problem is that people pursue happiness, they think they're pursuing happiness, but they're actually not. Pursuing happiness is actually the thing that you wanted to do. And then you feel happy. Okay, makes sense. You're not pursuing happiness if you're deciding to not do it, because then you're less happy when you wake up because you know that you've procrastinated on that. So just bear in mind that mindset and be like, yeah, there's no really benefit. You're still probably going to struggle, but over time, you're going to, having the right mindset, that's going to happen less times, because you're going to understand, okay, I'm going to be less happy, so what's the point on procrastinating on this? So yeah, that's it. Hope I helped you, brother. bro, it's just like, it's going to be hard, I'm telling you. It's going to be the hardest that you've ever worked. You're waking up early, you're fucking very focused, you're doing the fucking hardest things for hours, at least 2 hours, I think. Maybe just 1 hour, maybe just kind of 1 hour, but yeah. It's dark, it's silence, it's you're listening to music not with lyrics to give you some motivation. It's fucking hard. It's hard. That's why I said it, I put in the title that you're going to work the hardest that you've ever worked. A lot of people don't work that hard. You get what I mean? Like, you work hard, but this is working even more harder. You get what I mean? At least for what I know. You get what I mean? It's like now I don't think it's that hard because I'm really used to it. You get what I mean? But in the beginning, like, especially when you wake up and you're like, oh, I have to do the work, I have to start the day doing this work. Oh no, it's going to be hard. But over time, it's going to be easier. That's just what it's going to, because it's going to be a habit for you. If you want to really work hard, do this in the weekends as well. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So I hope I helped you, brother. Take action on all of this. Don't just like, yeah, I'm going to take action and I'm just going to watch another video. No. After watching this video, take action on everything. Go watch the other things. The other things. Maybe I'm going to put like some chapters for you to know exactly what times the specific times that I'm talking about specific things. Maybe I will do that. But yeah, take action on everything. This is the way you're going to achieve the things that you want, okay? I don't know how to do, I don't know what your goals, I don't know how they will achieve that, but I know that if you work harder and if you focus on the most important things that you're going to get you there, like that you're going to get the 80% of the results if you, basically, I just know, like, work hard, focused, work smart. Just basically, this is working hard and smart at the same time, and you work on the most important things. So I just know that this is basically one of the biggest secrets to achieve the things that you want. You get what I mean? To achieve, like, basic success that you want. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Hope I helped you, brother. Hope I helped you, brother, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.